So, wanting. To love someone just for who they are because it means there's someone worth loving. Somebody is lovable. Wanting. Compensation for not getting my way when God could have done what I wanted previously just to make me happy. Refuse to do it for my sake, even though that means that I can never trust. It was for my happiness because I'm not feeling happier, so it seems unfair. And I want some kind of retribution, restitution, like $48,000 minimum, and relief where the others must know the pain of the dungeon they caused by not choosing love. Not just feeling, the feeling punished by bad karma, but also rewarded by good karma. Not to be judged so harshly with a microscope when no one else likes it. The Almighty is teaching me mercy, teaching me also empathy, different kinds of judgment. Wanting, having clear signals and timelines and not having to keep track of a lot of information, and getting good rest and having priorities properly prioritized and attended to primarily. Wanting, shopping as a way to soothe anxiety. Wanting, staying inside to access the depths of the unfolding rather than getting stuck in a spiral or sweat or overfeeding or frenzy or out of control or overreacting. And I want to talk about being my own best friend. Outside bubble or inside bubble, who to let in and who to let out, reflection of myself to an other. The more I'm with or by myself, the more I'll come to know myself, not as a daughter, sister, but as me, being in my body as my uniqueness. Crystal alive gel of concentrated liquid light responds to sounds and words as passcodes, and people can only bond as deeply as they're able to tolerate within their self. Finding alternatives for issues arising could mean willing to be dependable, even if I don't believe I'll be able to maintain it long term. Just practicing commitment to myself, to my self-care, more than the particular path I felt was at the time of, embarking, at the time of the embarkment. Freeing myself from the dynamics of having to hold or fix someone in place so I can keep admiring them or pitying them. Sometimes you just have to let the other person win the moment. Realizing the judgments I have from my early life about how I want to be treated can be outdated and even cumbersome, limiting, or trapping. Relationships are as much work as they are rewarding, and don't idolize those who hurt me. Let others have their own journeys. No one's perfect, and to deny another's flaws is to degrade myself. The Rambam says there's 4 types of wealth a leader should have. This is, it was inspired by talking with this man named Barry Cohen. I don't even know how we connected or whatever. It was very brief. And there was a TED Talk by Guy Winch. So the first one is money, second is good health, the third is moral integrity, and the fourth is intellect. A partner who's already happy and independent will build with me, and it's important that we don't put all our eggs in one basket. When we do not give someone a starring role in our life, when they shouldn't even be an extra, we start to recognize that someone who can lead me might be leading me away from them or toward myself, and they still transform me for the better. Taking the pain as an impetus for the time and for the true fight toward a better world and a better life without people callous with love and life. Patience is necessary when heartbroken in recovery. It takes as long as it does. And finally, healing results in being more present and engaged, which also brings about more healing. I want to share compartmentalization. There are subconscious locations that we have, and during Passover the holiday of Passover is a great time where things are, we search in different places. We search in this place and that place. We search, it's called a bedika, to do a searching. Also, when someone does maintain the family purity of the relationship according to the Torah between man and wife, and when she is acceptably sanctifiable sexually and when she's not, depending on when she has her period and the days after. Also to check to see if there's blood or any discharge is called bedika. So it's about a cleaning, it's a searching. It's and then we can start to see what do these mean inside of ourselves. We have everything from the outside also on the inside. And so I did like this word association game. It's called compartmentalizations, and it's about subconscious locations that we may store certain parts of ourselves. And when we bring it to consciousness, we can access more of ourselves, possibly. So fridge. food, nourish. Oh, and just to pause, I want to say, when it's done before the holiday of Passover, the day before, we do it in order to find any chametz, any leavening agents. But clearly that also has a lot to do with this metaphysical, not just physical leavening, like the parts of us that need to expand, full of hot air, full of shit. In other words, one moment. I did not mean to say shit as in like actual, but like the idea of like something that we're full of that may not be so good. Like we're not fulfilled. We're full of empty or hot air or something that just inflates us temporarily, but then we shrink back and then we need more of it. So that's what we're really metaphysically looking for when we do the cleaning before and the searching before Passover. So even though there's physical leavening, there's also metaphysical. So here, let me talk. This is not related to specifically Passover or the laws of Nida, which is when the woman is not allowed to be with her husband. This is actually could be on everything. You'll see by what I choose. For example, I'll just give the list now. Fridge, vice, like anyone's vice, shoes, oven, windowsill, couch, chair, laundry, or like clothing, bathroom, and bike. So fridge, food, nourishment, leftovers, slowing down decay, preparation, sustenance, supply, lengthening life, fullness, fullness and freshness, vice, medicine, for example, weed, smoke, matter. This is not something that I partake of at the moment, but I'm saying at one point there was vice could be a medicine, and I wrote weed, and this is what I wrote from the time where I wrote this, maybe a year or two ago. Smoke, matter, elevation, dissociation, healing, forwards, backwards, resistance, melting, escaping, presence. Shoes, ground, walking, standing, sturdiness, firmness, walk the talk, speed, posture, feet, mobility, digits, alignment, and foundation. Oven, fire, purity, clean, sanitized, godly, chemistry, offering, rising, mixing, irreversibility, acceleration, patience, home, family, tasty, windowsill, threshold, clean, noise, privacy, curtain, blinds, temporary, light, sunshine, holder, nature, temperature, eyes and wind, couch, comfort, luxury, timelessness, visitor, entertainment, languid, yielding, rest, family, recreational, intimacy, partnership, chair, seat, throne, butt, root, comfort, posture, hips, rest, work, table, support, guest, favorite, ownership, legs, back, laundry or clothing, accidents, privacy, dirty, fabric, color. Oh, I missed the line. Oops. Okay, let me start from the beginning. This is laundry, clothing, colors, texture, shame, sense, accidents, privacy, dirty, separation, fabric, griminess, animal nature, presentation, bathroom, body, hygiene, relaxation, water, products, scrub, garment, blemishes, beauty, female, male, alone time, wash, dry, heal, and bike, ride, independence, transportation, movement, muscles, cycle, journey, freedom, endorphins, strength, trip, heavy, wheels, commute, lightness, load, shopping, work, park. And I don't remember if I said destination. Anyway, and that is a good place to stop. Wish you all the best. Have a wonderful week.